Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel. I'm going to do a news video to wrap up the day here, done all my recaps. So we're going to get a news video in here, start with NBA. I'll do NFL tomorrow. I'm just getting NBA, wrestling, MLB, and Nascar in tonight. So, start with NBA. So there was a fight yesterday. Pelicans guard Jose Alvarado and Mark Williams. So the NBA suspending New Orleans guard Jose Alvarado for 2 games and Phoenix Suns center Mark Williams for 1 game after their fight Saturday night, sources tell ESPN. That's crazy, man. Only 2 game suspension. What did Williams get suspended for? Defending himself? Only 2 games for throwing a punch? More players maybe should take advantage, because that's nothing. He got suspended for getting punched. My lord. So yeah, there's some news right there with NBA. Mo Bamba signed a 1-year deal with the Raptors. He averaged 16 points and 12 rebounds in the G League. Salt Lake City now brings neat size to their front court. Mo Bamba. I got hoes calling. I got hoes calling. A young fella phone. What's that? Play Mo Bamba. Clippers are signing guard Ty Washington to a 2-way NBA contract after he joins the Clippers after averaging 34 points at the G League Showcase. Ty Washington. I remember him. Played for Kentucky. Obviously, Derrick Jones Jr. returned to the lineup tonight against the Detroit Pistons. Oh man, it's time for that playoff push. I think we already talked about this a few days ago. Austin Reeves, he was diagnosed with a grade 2 left calf strain. Will be revived in 4 weeks. That's all from Shams. Let's move on to some stuff here from NBA Central. So we have the first 3 news things here regarding the Atlanta Hawks. So, former number 1 overall pick Zachary Ricochet hasn't developed as the Hawks hoped, and they're open to moving him in the right deal per the Stein line. So, I mean, I don't know if this is a hot take. I know he's still 20, has plenty of time to adapt playing NBA. But, I don't know, man. Cooper Flagg's only 18, and he's doing pretty damn good for a rookie. Like, he's off. Ricochet just isn't good. He cannot dribble to be in the corner for every possession. There's just very little ceiling with him. Like, what does he even do? I don't know, man. It's just with that number 1 pick, I'm just not really a fan of him. Like, you can say, oh, give him some time. He's been in this playing for a season and a half. He's just not good, man. He's a career role player and bench warmer. He can't create shots on his own. It's just, he's not a good player, man. Like, I know he had a game last year where he, like, rolled 38 points, but it's against the Nets. Like, I just don't think he's good. Like, I know he's only in his 2nd year, but it's just, he's not a good player, man. He doesn't do much out there. The Hawks are open to trading Trae Young per the Stein line. The mainstream NBA media has been claiming this every year, feels like, since like 2022. Find something else to talk about. Every year I hear about this. Trae Young, trade rumors, they're open to trading him or whatever, some rumors. Could they trade him? I could see it because the Hawks, not all of it's been on Trae Young since he's come back, but I'm just saying, they're what, 0-6 since he come back? I'm just saying, it ain't all Trae Young, but I'm just saying. I don't think they're going to trade him, though. We hear these rumors every year. Next thing with the Hawks' interest in Anthony Davis is, end quote, real. Per the Steinline, the Hawks have a real deal suitor for Davis. Just how far, though, are they willing to go in terms of Davis' offer? Haynes also reported that Trae Young would not be included in such a swap, but that creates potential financial obstacles for a franchise not exactly known for lavish spending. Davis is owed $58 million next season, is likewise known to be eager to secure an extension in August when he becomes eligible for one, whether that's what the Mavericks or a team that acquires him. I don't know if the Hawks need if they need a injury-prone aging star. Former NBA coach Sam Mitchell says LeBron James wouldn't even be a first option on the Wizards. I'm not going to say that. I know he's old now, but he would be the number 1 option. I mean, hell, I'm a LeBron hater, but I don't know if he wouldn't be the number 1 option on the Wizards. who else the fuck would be the number one option on that team? But yeah, that's all the NBA news. Not too much, but there's a little news right there. Let's move on to see if we got any wrestling. So, from WrestleOps here, this is via SI Wrestling, John Alba. There are multiple higher-ups in AEW that are under the impression that Chris Jericho is done with the company. He'll be returning to WWE. I think his contract, it's either expired or it's almost expired. It's not really surprised. I mean, he's coming back to WWE. He's going to return. Not really surprised here. You know, it's going to be funny seeing the number of years people kind of shit on Chris Jericho for years and begging for him to retire, only to turn around and cheer when he goes back to WWE next. I think it's probably going to be a retirement tour. You're gonna hear "Break the Walls," yeah, break down the walls on the Netflix anniversary, pal. I mean, what gives it away? The fact that he's been on TV in several months? Gee, shocker. I mean, I just hate Chris Jericho near the end of his run in AEW with the learning tree shit. But I'm like Chris Jericho most of his run with AEW. It's just last bit there, God, it's got nauseating, man. So yeah, he most likely done the AEW. Gee, how'd you figure that? Chris Jericho on his YouTube channel, I think via Chris Jericho YouTube, he said, "This notification pop up. Go away, go away, go away, go away." End quote. You never know when addressing a potential return to WWE. It's either January 5th on the Netflix show anniversary or the Royal Rumble. Bleacher Report gave some grades for this year of 2025 for top men's WWE superstars. Gave John Cena an A+, Cody Rhodes a B, Roman Reigns a C+, Gunther, Rollins, and Punk each got A's. So some stuff from the AEW show last night. World's End. Chris Statler defeated Jamie Hayter to continue as the Women's World Champion. John Moxley defeated Kazuchika Okada to win the Continental Classic. I guess they're going to get a babyface Moxley run. And MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, is the new AEW World Champion. The face of AEW. That's some stuff there from the AEW show. We had some stuff announced on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed Championship is officially set in a 3 Stages of Hell match for SmackDown on January 9th, 2026 in Berlin, Germany. On SmackDown, of course. They better have Drew win. I love Cody, but my God, have Drew win. We need a change. Damian Priest versus Aleister Black next week on SmackDown is now an ambulance match. An ambulance match should be the end of the feud. They've been feuding for months. Please end it. Announced for the first SmackDown of 2026 and the return of 3 Hours next week. Charlotte, Alexa, Io, Rhea versus Nia, Lash, Asuka, Kyrie, Jay versus Mia Yim, non-title, Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. Lord. Carmelo Hayes won the championship. The United States Championship. Backlash 2026 will take place in San Juan, Puerto Rico. A day is listed for Saturday, May 9th internally. I think I read that the other day, but I'll read it again. But yeah, let's move on. So, let's move on to some baseball. There isn't like a lot of baseball news. I guess I can go over a little bit here from MLB Deadline. There isn't a lot. It's just, there's not going to be much this offseason right now. Like, it did heat up for a little bit. Now it's kind of calmed down. But we still have Kyle Tucker, Bo Bichette, Eugenio Suarez on the free agent market. It's just, we're going to wait for him to sign. I don't know when they will. Alex Bergman. So I got some guys waiting for free agency, man. But let's talk about some few things. The Orioles, they agreed to terms with free agent right-hander Zach Eflin per Bobby Nightingale. That's a 1-year, $10 million extension. He had a difficult 2025. You just got to hope he stays healthy. So he signed a 1-year, $10 million extension. The Orioles, though, are expected to remain in the market for starting pitching help after agreeing to terms with Zach Eflin per Will Salmon. Sure, buddy. Sure. Andrew Heaney announced he's retiring. The Yankees, Angels, Dodgers legend has announced his retirement. Career 4.57 ERA and made over $55 million. The Padres, the Pirates, and Angels are among the teams that have expressed interest in Japanese international free agent infielder Kazuma Okamoto per Francie Romero. There's some teams that are interested in him. The Reds agreed to terms with free agent outfielder J.J. Bleday. Hunter Harvey goes to the Cubs. Will Salmon was on at first, and the Marlins acquired minor league outfielder Ethan O'Donnell from the Reds for outfielder Dane Myers. What a league-shattering trade, folks. And that is all the MLB news. Pendale face. It's not a bunch of news, really. But yeah, let's move on to NASCAR and we'll call it a video. There's some NASCAR news. So, there was a large house fire crews responded to. The sources confirmed the home is owned by NASCAR driver Denny Hamlin's parents. There was a source and reported, and it confirmed 2 people were hospitalized after a house fire at the property occupied by the parents of Denny Hamlin. First, fire officials say 2 people made out of the house, but both needed to be transported when the crews arrived. So, finally, the news came out from Jordan Bianchi. 2 people were hospitalized after a large fire at the home owned by a property company owned by Denny. Fire chief on scene told The Athletic everyone was out of the house by the time fire crews arrived. The victims were not identified. Finally, legit source here. My word, it's been a terrible off-season. So, Rackley Ward set for another year of chasing wins with a KPH. Kellen Hart will return to a 62 late model. According to the official flyer for the 2026 Daytona 500, the duels have a new name. The American 250 duels at Daytona. Man, we're going to get America 250 propaganda stuff shoved down our throats all year. Whatever. Anything else? But yeah, it's all the news for sports here, honestly. So, I'll do NFL news tomorrow. I just don't feel like covering it tonight. So, yeah, that's all I'll say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace, and have a good night.